Hi, this is James Melendez, James the Wine Guy, here to share this bottle with you today. This is a bottle of Sattui. It's Cabernet Sauvignon, Napa Valley. It's actually from the Rutherford Bench, and it's from the Morisoli Vineyard. And this bottle is 14.4% in alcohol content. Turn the back panel around so you can see the numbering of the bottle, which I always think is a really cool thing. I enjoy that. This is bottle number 1695 out of 9,218. And I was looking at the back here, and I glanced at these very, very quickly. And the reason I glance really quickly is yes, I'm looking for the story and any other highlights and historical features, but I'm also trying to avoid looking at the flavor or aroma characteristics. I really want to come on my own and think about that and then write about it. So that's what I did. I opened this wine up, gave it a little oxygen. It's actually doing quite well on its own. Didn't need a 20-minute wake up, and actually maybe just a few minutes, and splash around this really nice wine glass. This wine is really, I think, some of those characteristics that you seek out in a Cabernet Sauvignon. At least I do. I really like a really nice, weighty Cabernet Sauvignon. I want something that actually has tannins that are luxuriant and silken, and there's viscosity. There's something that to say, slow down, enjoy the wine, and that's what this wine does. Now, for me, a reason I don't really want to hone in on the wine notes on the back in terms of the aromas and the flavor characteristics are, again, I want to come on my own. It doesn't mean that this is wrong either. I also want to point out that when you taste a wine, you might be getting other characteristics that I'm not perceiving, and vice versa. And for me, I think it's just really one way of how we're individual and how we come to enjoy a wine. And when I'm sharing a glass of wine with someone, I really like to hear what someone else has to say. I want to hear what they get from the wine, because I can talk till I'm purple in the face, but I may not really, and for what benefit am I going to do that? I really think it's a dialogue of really understanding what people enjoy about wine and hearing what other people have to say. So it's not always about me. It's about what we all think collectively about wine. Now I'll take a little taste of this wine and tell you what it's like. Now, one of the quick things I did read on the back of this wine label here is it said that it has a capacity to age for quite some time. Completely believe that. It's actually just a little bit difficult to talk after tasting that because the acids are so thick, they're coating my teeth. But I think that's a really nice way of saying this can last a very long time. So, notes on this wine. I'm really enjoying the wild blueberry compote, vanilla, eucalyptus, a little bit of lavender and cardamom. And for me, these are just some of my favorite characteristics on the flavor and the aroma side. And for me, I think about one of my relatives has a plum orchard. And when I was a little boy, I'd go in the back in the orchard itself and actually I would just stay there for a minute and just take in the aromas that are coming from the earth, because some of the plums would fall and become part of the earth. And part of that was that you're just getting these characteristics that I can smell it right now to this day. And yet I think for me that was like my gift of really coming to enjoying the aromas in life, the tastes in life, the senses, reception and ability to understand, and maybe not to understand necessarily, but to actually just appreciate. I think that's a better way of putting that. And for me, that was one way of just opening my my senses to what the earth can produce for us and gives to us. And so it was that haunting, characteristic of cardamom and lavender and suede and cedar, and it was all coming into the earth, and the earth was giving back into those characteristics. A fantastic experience. One that I need to repeat again because I think it's absolutely memorable. So this wine, a 9.2 out of a 10.0 scale. Give this wine just something that is, can age a while, or you can drink it now. And I'm going to enjoy this with a piece of really nicely made beef and mushrooms. So this wine, again, 9.2 out of a 10.0 scale. For more reviews, please go to jamesthewineguy.com. Please subscribe to my videos on YouTube. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and also Flickr. Salud.